I'm going to crochet a headband, and any of you that want to hang out and chat among yourselves, throw yarn at each other, whatever, go for it. So what I'm doing is showing how to make a simple headband that is so easy to make. It doesn't take very long, and really all you have to do is know one stitch. And I'm going to do the single crochet. You can do it with double crochet, single crochet, triple crochet, so many different stitches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the single crochet. You just make a slip knot, and you're going to chain. I'm going to tell you the steps before I actually do it. You're going to chain the length that you want. If you're doing it for yourself, just wrap it around your head, measure it up. Then you're going to connect slip stop. Make sure your chain is even and not twisted, okay? And then you take it together and you're going to slip stitch the chain together so that you have a ring. Then you're going to chain one to start your single crochet. You'll go single crochet all the way around until you have the width that you want. Then I'm going to pinch in the middle, like you see in the thumbnail of my video. You just pinch it, and then you wrap a string around it, hold it tight so the pinch stays. You can put a little ribbon around it, little bling bling, or if you just want a flat headband, you know, that's fine. So it's that simple. It's a really easy item to make. It's a popular, common item, and at any rate, so for an adult, and now this is acrylic yarn. It's a pale green, kind of a minty green. It's a light color. Now I have fun fur yarn, so I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. So when I use my fun fur is not really anything that'll give you warmth. So if you're just wanting a headband just for keep your hair up, or just, you know, for your hair, whatever, then fun fur would be appropriate to do it, you know, by itself. But for the purposes of being an ear warmer type of headband, I will team the fun fur with yarn so that it has an extra thickness to it and a warmth to it. And I do not like my ears being cold in the winter, so I do like a nice thick warm ear warmer. Or toboggans, but you know, if you don't want to wear a toboggan, then ear warmers are very popular. So, and if you're wanting something that is commonly sold, you know, you're looking for things that's, you know, or hot items to sell or whatever, ear warmers are one of those on that list of things that are commonly sold. So, and you just chain the desired length if you're doing it for a child. Just chain to the appropriate length that you want to start out with. About a medium as far as tightness, not too loose, but not too tight. So I've got about 10 more to go. And all you have to do when you're connecting your chain is just make sure that it's not twisted. So I'm going to do this for an adult. And now I have seen in the reviews of people that have bought headbands and ear warmers. Hello, Bella! And bought ear warmers. And somebody commented in the reviews that they bought it for their daughter and it was scratchy. And so they got like not the best review for that. And so, yeah, if it's something that's going to touch your skin or touch your neck, I would definitely want something soft. So, yeah. So I did a live stream earlier, and I had to end it because I was having problems with my signal. But anyway, so I'm doing a tutorial right now, and just showing people how easy it is to make a headband. And everybody, anybody that's here, you're more than welcome to chat with each other Okay, so the next thing you're going to do, of course, I'm speaking to the choir. I know you know how to make this, but I'm doing a tutorial. So you're going to make sure that it is not twisted. Okay. What I do is I look for that back. I'm going to redo this stitch here because that one's really loose. Yeah, I want the consistency in my stitches. Okay. So you're going to make sure that it's all facing the same way, and I'm going to slip stitch this as I talked about earlier. Just go through the first chain. Well, goodness. Okay, and then I'm going to slip stitch it, just wrap around, go through that hole, and then do that hole, and ta-da. Now you have a ring. Now you're going to begin your first row of crochet stitch, you're going to just one chain up. Then you're going to go into the first stitch away from the hook, and then just do a single crochet. And just in every single stitch all the way around. And that's pretty much it. And you just do it until you get your desired length that you want. And you can either just leave it a flat headband, or if you want to have the cinched look like you see in the thumbnail, you just take it and you pinch it. And then wrap a string around it. And then it's pinched. And that's it. And then just wrap a ribbon around it. It's that simple. So, hey, Bella. How are you doing? Yeah. So, by the way, the person that you commented on to earlier was a troll. So that's why I deleted that comment. I wanted you to know that because this has happened before. I guess it's been probably about several weeks now. I did a live stream drawing of a Roblox gift card, and I had paid the lady. So I paid the lady her gift card, and then somebody had taken the winner's banner from her page and pretended to be her and was coming to claim her win after I had already just paid her, and she said she redeemed it and everything. And what it was is a troll. That's what they do. They watch these giveaways. And so they go and they see who the winner is, and then they go duplicate their account and pretend to be them. So that happened tonight. So that person that you was congratulating was a troll. And so what I do, and this is one of the reasons that I ask people to make sure they show their subscriptions, because when somebody comes to claim a prize, I will go to my dashboard and I will click on the link to their channel. On the Hobby Lobby. Oh no. Oh no. So yeah. So the person who won. No, you won the hot. Yeah, you did win that. But they weren't mimicking you. They were mimicking the other winner. And I'm not announcing who that winner is yet because I don't even know if they've seen the live. I don't even know if they've seen the video. But what I want is I want people to watch the video. I mean, that's the whole purpose of me doing the giveaways is to get watch time. So that's why I don't announce who the winners are. I want them to come watch. You're right, and least they can do is, watch the video to see if they won or not. I mean, anyways. So, but the person that was commenting on the video was not the person who won. Had exact same name. When you go to their channel, the person who won, they have they talk about themselves in the about page. They have specific details. And I just had gone after I did the drawing, and while I was uploading, I had gone to the winner's page and I read their about page. And that's why it was easy for me to know that this person was a troll. Had taken her name and, copied her profile picture, and it was a different person. And so had said, hey, message me on Twitter. So they do. They watch these drawings to see who wins. And they try to hurry up and claim to be that person before the person finds out that they've won. If they weren't like at the live stream while it's happening, or they might even, you know what I mean? So you have to be really careful to verify that the person that comes to claim the prize is actually them. And sometimes it's hard to tell because they'll take their pictures. If it's a person like that doesn't have like videos and stuff, it's easy to do that to them. Like there's a lot of people and um they don't have videos, but they might have, details about them, and they'll have some subscribers, and they'll have, subscriptions of a lot of people that they, support and stuff like that. Usually the crafters are subscribed to all the other crafters. So, you know, when they have the identical name as the winner, they'll just like use one of their accounts, and it's all they have to do to take them a minute. They have all these excess accounts, and they change the name of the account, they change the profile picture and pretend to be them. That's what they do. They just go around trying to steal people's wins. It's ridiculous, especially when cash is involved. Okay. So that's something that, I have to be on a watch out for. So when I say make sure you show your subscriptions, when a person comes and says, hey, I saw that I won, and here's my address. That's why I say comment your address in my comments, because when somebody they can contact you any other way, pretend to be you or whatever. They can email you and say, hey, here's my email address, I'm so and so. So I go to my dashboard and I will click on the link of the person subscribed to me who won. And then I will look at their URL. And then the person who's commenting, claiming to be them, I will click on their link to their channel, and I will look at their URL. And that's how I discovered that this person was trying to steal the win from the actual real winner. So anyways, I go to their YouTube. I go to they wanted me to go to Twitter and, give them, contact them, communicate with them there. And so I go to their Twitter account, and of course they didn't even bother to change their name on the Twitter account. And it was some guy, right? Pretending to be some lady. Didn't even change their name on Twitter, right? And so it was very obvious what was happening, but even if they had changed their name there, I still would have seen. And that's why it's so important that I go to my dashboard and I click the link to the channel. I will go to the store. When you go to your dashboard and you see the person that won, you click on it and it'll take you to their channel, and you can see their URL, and if you're on a phone, I don't know how you look at the URL, but you can figure out you can. And so it's very clear, that this person had no subscribers, their join date was different, their about information didn't have the information that the winner did, and so didn't have any subscribers, and on it goes. So yeah, that wasn't the first time that happened. And it kind of makes me mad, because why is YouTube allowing people to have identical user IDs as other people? Because when you join, it used to be that if that username is taken, you cannot create an account. Like even if you're creating yourself a duplicate channel, you can't even do that. So how are they able to do that? That's what I want to know. That's why I get angry, is the fact that they're able to create an account with the identical name as an actual YouTuber. How do they even do that? It's so wrong. And so anyways, they have all these excess accounts, and they change their names on the accounts. And anyways, but there's a lot of times people, yeah, I've seen that, but I don't use like the apps and stuff. It's just because I don't know. I don't really think that's foolproof either, because they're sitting there watching the videos. You know what I mean? So Yeah, they're very serious. These just like these professional giveaway trolls. They just, usually when money's involved, that's what they're most interested in. But I'm doing like a PayPal giveaway, and I'm trying to be all inclusive of people that are like international and stuff, because I have viewers. Most of my viewers are from the United States. There is some from the UK, but there's quite a bit that are from many other countries. I think the last time I checked, there was like 40. So it varies from 50 to 40 in that range. That's how many countries I have viewers from. And so, I'm trying to be all inclusive with the PayPal. Yeah. Yeah, and the whole extra entries thing, and so, but anywho's, I'm gonna redo this. So how are you doing? What are you working on currently? I was really impressed with your snowflakes. Like, those seem a little bit challenging to do. And I like that thing that you had on the finger. I've never seen that before, so I learned something new by that video. I've never seen those. I guess it helps with your grip or whatever. But yeah, those working with that type of thread, I guess that would be kind of hard. I don't think I could do that. Um, I think that would be kind of hard. But that was so sweet of you that oh my gosh, that was a big order when you did that snowflake. I was like, 150. Oh, I would have passed out. Like, seriously? You were so sweet. My goodness. Bless your heart. You really did 150 snowflakes. That's that's a lot. That's a lot. Like how much time did you have to do all those in too? I'm curious because man. That's a tall order. Yeah. I mean, do they even realize like how much work that actually is? Wow, 150. That's a lot. Oh my goodness. I mean, for tedious items like that, that's really a lot. I would have been like, can I have a year to do that? Seriously. Wow. But you did it. You are a real go-getter. 150 snowflakes with that thread yarn. Now that's something. 3 months. So that's 50. That's 50 in a month. 50 per month, basically. So, like, how many is that in a week? How many did that break down a week? Man, bless your heart. Nah, yeah, plus not only do you have to crochet them, then you have to like what starch them and stuff. That's a lot of starch too, isn't it? But anyways, you are quite the charitable woman, if you will. Aw, wow. Well, that was nice. They give you a gift card. So, well, I'm glad. I'm so happy you told me that was your first win. Yay. I'm glad you gotten your first one on my channel. That makes me happy. Because I know I finally won something for the first time, but I haven't really like entered a lot of giveaways. I think like a few years ago, like at Christmas time, I entered some giveaways, but um anyway, and honestly, I didn't even try to enter the giveaway that I had entered. The lady, I was just watching her video, she had her granddaughter on there, and I was just I was just showing her support on her channel. I didn't even know it was a giveaway. It was a secret giveaway. And so I didn't even know, you know. So, but I won, and that felt so good. So, and she was like, she was happy that I won the first one on her channel. So that is cool though, really. So yeah, but Starch. Oh yeah. So yeah, I used to use starch like when I was in the military, with the uniforms and stuff. But it's been a long time. Other than that, I've really never used starch, so I don't even remember. I can't even calculate in my mind how long or how much it would yield. Can of starch. Oh my gosh, it's been decades since I've even bought a can. Though I have thought because I wanted to do some. My back is hurting. I was wanting to do oh my gosh, I'm getting that headache. I was wanting to do those, candy canes, the Christmas. I thought those candy canes were really cute, but they say some people starch them, just I guess to make them last longer and really have a good hang on the tree. Um, but I don't know. Have you ever starched candy canes? I squealed. Yeah. Yeah, she's sweet. Ah, aw, that makes me happy. Yay. But anyways, so I haven't heard from the winner of the debit card yet, but I'm sure she'll probably watch the video tomorrow. And she's probably going to see the video that I did. I uploaded a video of the person who was trying to troll her, trying to take her winnings. I actually uploaded the video because I wanted her to see, you know. Crazy. Because I really don't believe that she would do like a duplicate account like that. But yeah. Anyways, but that person on Twitter was not her. Not her. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But anyways, I had somebody troll me and rob me. Was had a Twitter account. Was it Twitter or was it TikTok? I can't remember if it was Twitter or TikTok. But it might have been TikTok. Yeah. Had a TikTok account with hundreds of thousands of followers. Approached me and wanted to was going to do a shout out for a gift card. And I looked at the channel and it had a lot of views, right? And so I thought, okay, I'll do that. And then uploaded my video, did a shout out video for me, and then it got like 70 views and then deleted it as soon as he got the money. And so that's when I was told that, these people, I don't know how they do it, but they get like fake views, fake followers. I guess they buy them, and then goes around and then scams people for money. Yeah, I learned my lesson. Anyways, they just do all kinds of crazy stuff. I know, it was just so mean. Twisting them with a pipe cleaner would easier to also. There's a message being held for review, but then I don't see the message. Oh, okay. Yeah, so, well, I pray for him. What was really sad is I don't know if this person had stolen somebody's videos to make a TikTok account, but some of the videos were actually funny. And I'm just like, why would you do that? You've completely ruined your ability of ever coming to YouTube. There's a lot of TikTok people that have a lot of followings that are coming to YouTube and they can get good sponsors and they're getting, they can get monetized for these shorts that they do. But the way he went and scammed people using his TikTok for scamming people, he just ruined his career. I'm just like, I don't know though. I don't know if it was stolen video content, but he ruined himself. If I ever see that person on YouTube doing videos, I will call him out because I saved the video of what he did. Okay. Because he's not to be trusted. You can't come over here and be a YouTuber while you're going around scamming YouTubers. I'm so sorry. That's just not acceptable behavior. Anywho's. But, yeah. It was not nice at all. Like, You know, and what was so, it's just what I say that is so sad is these people, um, you know, they can, I don't know, it's like they don't believe in themselves or something, you know? Like people that, like, you saw how many times your name was pulled tonight, like in both drawings. And it's like, that's all you have to do. Just get extra entries. And, you know, one of my videos has a lot of clue words. And the person that actually won the debit card, she only had 12 entries. And it's like, it's not hard to win. You know what I mean? If they just do what they're supposed to do. I just think about all the time they spent making these fake accounts and these duplicate accounts, you know, and trying to go from one duplicate account to another is like time consuming if they just sit there and watch the video and get some clue words. You know, just, I don't know. I don't get it. But I think people just don't believe in themselves or something when they do things. Like that guy that had that funny content, if that really was his content, you know, it's like, I don't know, I guess he was just impatient, you know, but he ruined his career for real. And he could have really been a good YouTuber. But anyways, neither here nor there. It was funny. I giggled so much every time my name. I know. I was like, it was like 2 times. And yeah, that happened one time with Queen, and she did have a lot of entries. You did have a lot, and she had a lot of entries. And I was really surprised that that one guy's name wasn't called more because, oh my gosh, he had a lot. But you know, he got extra entries for breaking the record. But yeah, Queen, that one night, that one drawing, I called her name. Like I couldn't stop calling her. I couldn't, and I was shaking it up and everything. And so I don't know. I think some of it's just, it's like luck, but it really does make a difference. That's what my point is, to have extra entries. It really does, you know. So that's why I tell people, just give a little bit of time to my videos and it really increases your chances. But some of them, they just come in and they, you know, they just want to be entered. You know, I guess they just, this one guy was trying to tell me that I should give away free stuff in live streams. And I'm like, well, I don't want people coming to my channel just for a handout, not even wanting to watch my videos. I mean, that's just not a good situation. I'm hoping that people would, you know, start liking my content and being interactive in my channel. And second of all, you know what YouTube has done? They've really cut down all that stuff, and they've done this recent change where you don't even get the watch time hours for your live streams while they're live. Now, I think that you do get, you know, like if they put ads on your live streams and you're monetized, you're going to get, you know, you're going to get that credit after you're monetized. So it does really good, you know, to do stuff like that in live streams, you know, while you're live, not when you're working to get that 4K, because they changed it. And I figured that out because I was like, I was doing live streams and I was doing my drawings in the live streams and I wasn't getting nothing, no watch time, right? And so you know, I had gone to these YouTube professional channels, and I was just like you know, asking them about that, and they're like, well, they changed it and you don't get uh any views on live streams anymore. And I was like, what? So then I started researching it, and then dig on YouTube. Let me tell you what they did. They're going to go on this one website called vidIQ, you know, and there's just this content creator platform. We talk about video stuff. And so YouTube team has an account there. And so the company or whatever, they inquired to them about clarifying, because there's a lot of people asking like, hey, you know, they took away watch time for people that had their videos that unlisted and didn't even tell them. They just, their stuff dropped, it went down, they took it from them. How rude, right? So then they changed it, saying that when you're live, but all they say on the website is that live streams not converted to video on demand do not get counted for the watch time public hours. And so people who are using mobile apps are looking at their total watch time hour thinking that that's their public watch time. And they don't go to the monetization page where it says public watch time. And the total hours of watch time and your public watch time hours are two different totals. So they don't clarify it. And they know that a lot of people are confused about it. They know this after they made that change. So they clarified them and they asked them specifically, the YouTube team. And I shared that post in a video. They asked them, do you get watch time hours? So they even asked, this is the question that they asked YouTube team. They said, let's say that you have 250 total hours from a live stream, and 200 is from when it was live, and 50 was from when it converted to video on demand. Do you get all 250 views, meaning while it's live, then after it converts? That was their question. And so YouTube says that video on live streams that are not yet converted do not count towards public watch time. Okay, so they clarified it, but they didn't go on the website of YouTube where it explains the public watch time hours and left it vague, where all it says is if it doesn't, live streams not converted to video on demand don't count towards public watch time, which could mean anything. It could mean that you accidentally deleted a live stream, or it just for whatever, it didn't get converted from somewhere else or whatever. And they only clarified it on that other website. And they need to update their YouTube page explaining public watch hours, because it just says that live streams not converted on video on demand do not count towards public watch time. But on that other website, they said live streams not yet converted do not count. See, they clarified it, but they didn't they say no. They know people are all doing these live streams and stuff and then getting no watch time. So after I quit doing the live streams with my drawings during the live streams, then my count went up. It's just like, and anyways, so anywho's, so this guy was telling me that I should be doing I should give away stuff in live streams. And I'm just like, first of all, I'm not monetized yet. And I don't have the money to be just giving away something. And then I'm not even going to get any engagement towards my getting monetized. Now, when I get monetized, and start making money, then I can give more, But if I was monetized, okay, and I'm going to do, Roblox games, and I'm going to have I already have ads on my videos, on my Roblox videos. I always have ads. Okay, because they make money off those Roblox videos. And so when I do get monetized, and then I start doing live streams, because by then I'll be doing my gaming videos, live streaming and stuff, and then I'll be making money off my live streams. But and I can be able to give more then. But anywho's, so. But I know a lot of people did grow that way, and they did do stuff like that in live streams, but they were getting the public watch time hours too during that time, and now they're not. So, unfortunately. Yeah. So, yeah, so now I'm doing it differently, and I'm just really just struggling. See, everybody, like, you probably have twice as much, at least, watch time than I do, because I'm already over 1,050 right now, but my watch time is like, I don't even have 500 yet, because I left and I came back. So when you leave and then you come back, you're literally starting over. So I'm really truly like a baby channel. Ain't got no watch time, and I was really hoping to have more watch time, per week. My watch time started out really slow because I was doing all those live streams. I got hip to the trip. Is what I did. And then it bounced up. Now it's, it's getting there, but it's still, if you want to get monetized with, if you're just growing slowly or whatever, you got to have at least I mean, at least 70 hours per week to make that quota within a year. That's per week, right? And you definitely want to have more than that in case you have a slow week. You know what I'm saying? So I was really hoping to, as I start getting more people to, start picking up the pace. But I just, I don't know. The visibility is under their control. They control it. Yeah. So my shorts, though, by the way, Bella, whenever I do a make, I am getting some good visibility via my shorts whenever I do my products that I make. Um, see, here's the thing. When you do a short video and you put music to it, they're promoting that, they're promoting that artist. Okay. And so you get better visibility whenever you add music to your shorts. Okay. So like I did 2 videos yesterday back to back. I did 2 different headbands and I got several hundred views on each one because I put music to it. And so, I'm hoping to get, you know, some new subscribers. And, I usually do. When I had the one video one day, it had like, I don't know, 4 or 5 thousand, before the day was over. And I got like 25 new subscribers off of that one video. Shorts are crazy. I wasn't doing anything. I was just at the lake, just hanging out at the lake, just did like a little 5 second, this real short video, and added some music to it. And I had like several thousand views. It was crazy. And another one, I was just petting my dog. I was at the vet with her, her eye specialist that she sees. And I was just petting my dog, and she wouldn't let me stop petting her. And I got a few thousand off of that, and music. So those music videos. So that's why I like to put, whenever I finish a product, I put it in a short video and to get, exposure. And I'm just kind of hoping that people see, my item, and I put my Etsy link in my description, you know. And speaking of which, there's a lot of people that, unless they say that it's their tutorial or their pattern, um, they're selling their pattern and it's their pattern. I'm really careful about how I share, like how I learned how to do something. Like, for example, on the tutorials, like I'm not going to put a link on a tutorial video because I shout out people. I shout out channels that do tutorials. I shout them out all the time, regularly. And every time I use one of the tutorials, I'm not going to put a link to their channel because I'm going to put my Etsy link in the description, but I will shout them out in the video, but I do, um, sometimes put links to their channel. You know, a lot of people use other people's tutorials, and I'm not going to put a link to their channel every single time. I'm just not going to do that. you know, and then I'm very careful because I think a lot of people think that when somebody does, are doing tutorials showing people how to make something, doesn't mean it's their pattern. A lot of these patterns have been around forever. Like, you can go back to the 60s and see the same item, and I've seen some person doing a tutorial, does a really good quality tutorial, and then I do some research and I'll see that same item several years before they posted it. So, you know what I mean? And they're not claiming that it's their item, and but they may be the same channel that does tutorials and also does patterns, creates patterns, and sells patterns. But that doesn't mean that every tutorial that they do is their pattern. And, they may not share how they learned how to do that. And so I'm just trying to be really careful because I don't want to, like, say, oh, this person, did this tutorial, and I don't want to give the people the idea that it's their pattern. And then somebody else comes out that actually created that pattern and then, gets upset about it, because somebody else got credit that was really belongs to them, but a lot of these items, people are just, they learn from somewhere else. So that's why I say, unless they specifically say it's their pattern, You know, I'm gonna be real careful how I shout them out. You know, how I mention them. You know, I try to say, they did a tutorial on this. I'm not sure who the pattern owner or creator is. I put links to the patterns I use. Most of my people might want to make them themselves. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I don't do patterns. And every tutorial that I use is in my craft playlist. You know, and I do shout them out, and I have shared the links to their channel. But again, I don't share their channel links in every time I use their tutorials, because I want to share my Etsy link, and I don't, you know, if I don't want to like send people in different directions, you know, but I just don't. Not every single one, you know. But they're in my playlist. I always tell people that they're in my playlist, you know. And I try to direct people to the playlist because it's got a lot of people's channels in it, and there's a lot of really good tutorials. But in general, if I say, oh, for example, Nastasia's channel is a really, that's what she does. She just does tutorials. And she is a good tutorial person. I want them to look that person up, you know, and search them in the search box. And, you know, that actually helps their channel by searching somebody, you know. Um, anyways, but I have shared, you know, her channel. I've done a specific shout out to people, and I share their links to their channel and shout them out and that kind of thing. But I mean, because I'm making stuff all the time, you know, I don't want to have to do a link to their channel every single time. I'm just not going to do that, you know. Um, anyways, and I wouldn't expect somebody, you know, to have to put a link to my channel every time either, you know, if they would pray tell was ever to use some tutorial that I did, you know, just put me in your playlist. If you have a craft playlist, that's great, you know. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, and that's another thing too, because I am selling, you know, I am putting things for sale, you know. A lot of people that do tutorial channels, they make money off the tutorial channels. And if they sell things, you know, they sell their patterns. Okay, if this is somebody who's selling their pattern, let's say they do a tutorial and they have a pattern to it and they're selling it, right? So, you know, that's something that I would definitely shout out and share, because it's their pattern, right? But a lot of tutorial channels that I've seen, some of them do create patterns and they sell them. But a lot of the tutorials are not their patterns. But then there's a lot of channels that do tutorials and it's not their pattern, and they don't make patterns and they don't sell patterns. It's just a tutorial. You know what I mean? So, but also people, if you're watching, if you do make tutorials, please let me know. Put them in your playlist. I always advertise playlists, you know, because playlists are so helpful in exposure. If you come to my craft playlist and you see all these different channels, you know what I mean? There's, like I was saying earlier today, there's a lot of videos that are older that are not they're not going to find them when you're key search word searching. You're not going to find them because they just don't have the visibility anymore. They're old. So um, when you go to these playlists, you're going to see videos that aren't even findable anymore, and you get exposure, you know, to older videos, and that it's really helpful for channels to it's like these end cards. They say that the end cards on the end of your videos help help increase traffic up to 25% is the average, you know, increased traffic from repeat traffic from the end cards. So these little things that are helpful for visibility are super helpful. And so these playlists, you know, adding somebody to a playlist is really helpful, because there's people that would come to the, like, say for example, my craft playlist, and just look for things that they may want to make for gifts. And that's a whole bunch of visibility that I just gave to a whole bunch of people, because I have so many people's uh tutorials and stuff in my playlist. I think there's like 270 uh tutorial videos in my playlist now, you know, and I may have to subcategorize my craft playlist, but yeah, playlists are great, you know, and that's why I always tell people, hey, I want them to know I'm adding you to my craft playlist, and kind of encourage them, and it does. You're giving free visibility to people, because when they come to your channel and they see your playlist, you know, and you just gave all those channels visibility if they're looking at your playlist. And I'm pretty sure that in the analytics they have um, it gives some information about your playlist, the people that are coming to your channel or clicking on your playlist. Yeah. So my back is starting to hurt, so I'm probably going to end this. But um, I'm so slow. I've been on here for this amount of time. But anyways, I'm making another headband, and probably going to put some bling on it. Maybe a crochet heart or something. Maybe a ribbon. I like the headbands that have the pinch look, you know. Maybe not everybody likes those, but I kind of do. So getting some ear warmers made. So anyways, so I'm probably gonna get off here. And is anybody still here? It says 2 people are watching, but I don't know. I kind of wonder about the whole view thing, because I've noticed, like, it says 2 people watching right now, but like when I end a video, it'll say that there's a whole bunch of viewers, and that like the number doesn't go up and down. So I don't really understand that. Like, I think that maybe people that don't have YouTube accounts are watching, and so that they don't count those in your views, or maybe they're only counting people that are subscribed to you. They're showing you, I don't know, but the numbers never match with, I look at how many people is here, and like, let's say there's somebody that's watching the whole time, and so the number stays the same of people viewing my live stream, but when I end the live stream, it's always more than what it shows. And like, I don't get it. Like, I try to figure out, should I end the live stream, like if it goes like down to 0 or 1 or whatever, and I don't even know if anybody's there. And so, but then when I end it, then it shows there was a whole lot of people watching. I'm just like, anyways. But there's people, I guess they're not subscribed, or they don't have YouTube accounts, because I look at my analytics to see geographically where people are viewing from, how many people are subscribers that are viewing, what devices that they're using, age, gender, all that stuff, and organically how many people are coming from other platforms that are watching, and then the unknown, you know what I mean? So there's outside traffic, and but I don't know. I don't get YouTube's numbers and stuff that they share with you on the live stream, because it says how many people's watching, but it's not accurate. It's not accurate, just so y'all know. Not accurate. So earlier I released a video, and I was like, really, it's my my lament. I have a playlist where I've been making videos exposing these scammers of little kids. They say you get 1,000 Robux to every viewer, and one of those videos is a live stream that's been going since July 2nd, and tells them, stay in the stream, don't leave the stream or you're not getting your Robux, stay in the stream, and the stream never ends, right? And been scamming these little kids and putting Roblox ads on these videos, making Roblox pay for scamming their own customers. And so You know, I've done several videos exposing that. I've had emails from YouTube and Roblox both. I was contacted by YouTube. You know, there was um, because when you're monetized, you have access to direct communication with YouTube team, right? But you don't when you're not monetized. So they contacted me saying, you know, ordinarily, you know, smaller channels don't have the ability to have, you know, communication. So they wanted to get my feedback, you know, based on some comments that I was making. And so I'm like, well, they didn't specify what the comments were about, but I'm pretty certain it was about the scam live streams that was going on with, you know, scamming little kids. So I told them about my experience and that I was just disgusted with them allowing these, you know, ads on these scam live streams. Are pre-recorded loop videos. They're not live. I did a satire video. I said, "Ooga booga booga booga, I'm going to predict the next winner." Ooga booga booga booga, silly stuff. And so I literally predicted every single winner before he called them. Yes, I did. And some of the people in the live stream were going, "Oh, how you do that?" I'm like, I'm not a psychic. Then you know, but it gets their attention if there's not a whole lot of people, because they tell them spam the comments, so they're sitting there typing so fast they don't even pay attention. But when there's not that many, you know, then they can see. But you know, they do come up for breath and pause to see, you know, if their name's been called out to win this whatever live stream. But the guy will record for a little bit, pretend to call winners out for free Robux, and then he sets it to loop and it just loops. So the same people that he calls will repeat after a few minutes. And this goes on for weeks, months. The same live streams got thousands of people going up in there thinking they're going to win something. So I go in there and I pretended like I'm like, watch me predict the next winner, and then I'll type the name of the winner before it's called. And I'll do that for the whole round, you know, of the looped video, and it freaks people out. They're like, how you do that? I'm like, because it's a pre-recorded loop video. That's how. I said that he's not live. He's not here. Look at the date on the video. It's July 2nd. Because a lot of people watching on their mobile, they don't see the date. They have to go in and open it up and then look and see the date. Like those three dots that you see, you click on them and it'll open up like the description, the date, and all that other information. But they don't see that, you know, depending on what device they're on. And so I get their attention, and then I'll let them know, look at the date on the video. It's July 2nd. Hello, it's October. The guy's not live, you know. And so, you know what I mean? But it's like, so I do these videos, and I've been doing them since July, you know. So tonight, I hadn't done one in a while. So tonight I did one of my lament videos, I call them, telling people that, hey, please go to these videos and click on the flag and report it. Because when YouTube contacted me by email, and I did a video showing the email that they contacted me and my response, and I had this back and forth with this YouTube team, and, you know, tell me, oh yeah, they asked me, you know, well, did you report the video? I said, yes, I did. I said, here's the video showing me reporting it. I literally recorded myself reporting this video. Okay. And so then I showed big YouTubers videos calling these scammy live streams out. Flamingo was one of them. He has like 11 million subscribers. There was some that had a few million subscribers. There was some that had a few 100,000 subscribers. Some that had like 50,000 subscribers. There was several bigger YouTubers calling these scams out. So I put the links to those bigger YouTubers videos in this email to YouTube, and I said, look, here's all the bigger YouTubers that have been calling these same people out. That's how I've never heard of Flamingo before, because, you know, anyways, until I started, you know, researching. When I went into one of these live streams, and I realized quite quickly that it was a scam. And furthermore, Roblox emailed me and said, yeah, these Roblox generators, they're not partnered. They said that's a scam, right? So, you know, so I have this email. I'd contacted general counsel of Roblox, and I said, hey, you guys are paying for ads on YouTube that's scamming little kids, because You know, Roblox is all ages, but there's a lot of little kids on there. And, you know, you can tell, you know, on YouTube, um, I went and I looked up, I like copied each of these names in these live streams that's being duped. And I tried to search their channels. And a lot of them, when I go to their channel, because I'm going to comment on their video to let them know, hey, you know, this thing over here is a scam. And they're just little kids. Their comments are turned off and they're just little kids. It's just gross that they're scamming them like that. Traffic that came over the... Oh yeah, just comment your address in the video, because nobody's going to see it. Nobody's going to see it but me, because I hold all comments for review. So just comment your address in the comments, and then I'll be happy to send that on over. I'll send it out probably tomorrow. Today's, yeah, Friday. Yeah. So just comment, you know, your address in the comment of that video, and nobody will see it but me, and I will just send that on over. Now I'm going to double crochet. And by the way, I have put my, for people to know, I have put my address on my channel. I have a friend mail address. So, yeah, I just thought I'd put that out there, because I just recently added that. But yeah, that's why I say that people, when you win, just comment your address in the comments. And there's no reason to go to a second another place to get the information. I mean, it's right, we're right here. You know, just comment in the comments, because nobody sees my comments. Nobody sees the comments unless I approve them. And so yeah, just comment in the video your address, and I won't approve it, and then I'll delete it after I get your address and send it right on out to you. Yeah. So, traffic that came over. I don't know what you mean by that. So, I think that is total traffic. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what we were talking about now. I don't know what you're talking about there. Sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. But anywho's, man, I'm sitting on this heating pad, so I'm sweating. So if you see me, okay, that was weird. So if you see me sweating, that's why. Okay, I'm sitting on a heat pad, you know. But just sitting is so hard on me, even on my couch on pillows, you know, with my legs propped up. It's just, oh my gosh. I get this headache, and I've got radiculopathy in the disc in my neck, and it's really giving me havoc. So I have to move around. As long as I can move around, I'm okay. But I kind of wanted to. So anyways, I don't know if anybody's still here. So some people here, but I was thinking about have like a crochet race. I was talking about that earlier. It would be really cool that if the crochet people and we do like a group chat, you know, group live stream, you know, and then pick an item that's easy to make, and then like race and see who gets done first. I was talking to them earlier. Sounded like it was fun. I don't know how to do the panel live stream yet. I don't know how to do that. Like I did get live, what was it, Yard Stream, I think it was called, where people used to do panel live streams. And I did a live stream. I did get an account and I did a live stream with it, but I couldn't get it. They didn't show up on YouTube. What did I do wrong? How do you get your Yard Stream live streams to transfer to YouTube? Okay. And so how do I connect? Apparently I didn't connect it properly. So I was wanting to connect the Yard Stream to YouTube so I can open up and have like a panel live stream with other people. And I didn't figure it out. And so I'm going to have to get somebody to explain that to me to figure out how to use that. That would be nice. I would like to do that, do a panel live stream on my channel. That would be really cool. So I went up one time on Hillbilly Chicken Ranch's channel, and joined a panel live stream. That was my first time. That was just like a couple weeks ago of doing that. And so I would love to be able to do that. And somebody said that they're supposed to be opening that up on YouTube where they have that feature. But I haven't heard anything about it. Nothing. So I don't know. They're just gotten so strict with live streams. Like they took away the public watch time from live streams while they're live. I don't know, probably because a lot of people was abusing it. And, they want content and live streams, content that they can put ads on. But I think if you're doing something that is benefit to other people, if you're teaching, if you're whatever, contributing something that other people could benefit from, I guess, especially if it's something that they could put ads on. Like, for example, Roblox. If I'm live streaming Roblox, they're going to have ads on it. Like, you know what I mean? So I just don't see, I think that they could at least make it to where if it is a video that they can put ads on, that we, by golly, should at least get the public watch time hours. You know what I mean? But they have like people just doing nothing, just sitting in their bedroom, just doing nothing, and that's not, they want content that if they get, that leads you to get monetized, it's something that they can make money off of. That's the bottom line. And so I guess the people were kind of abusing the live streams or whatever. So they took away the public watch time while live streams are live. And what really makes me upset is that they don't clarify that they did that on their website. They'll clarify on another platform. YouTube team made a post clarifying that. So I'm like, well, why? Well, they know that people was confused about it, and that's why all these people was asking questions, and that's why they approached YouTube, asking them to clarify that. And so they did clarify it on another platform. So because they know that people are getting that confused, the way they have it written on their what equals public watch time hours, then why don't they amend their their explanation of what equals public watch time hours since they made these changes? You know what I mean? It's like that they want people to be confused. They want people to believe, wrong information about what counts as public watch time hours. And a lot of people do. I was like, well, they'll figure it out eventually. I sure did, because I quit doing, the stuff on live streams, and I started focusing on, the video on demand and getting, views over there. And that's when my watch time started going up. So it's slowly climbing. Definitely not where I wanted it to be, that's for sure. But, I'm working on it. But, anywho's, yeah, it's too bad. But, I don't know. I mean, I have a really mix of people. I have noticed that my viewer age is all ages. I only have a little bit in the minor age, like 13 to 17, and most of them are, well, there's a lot in 18 to 24 age, a lot of college age, and then there's a lot of middle-aged, and the number of people that are 65 and older is going up. So, I have a lot of mixture of stuff, but I really want a bigger Roblox crowd because, one, I enjoy playing games. That's, I don't do it every day. I'm not going to be like a gamer every day. This is more what I do every day. But I do enjoy my gaming. And so I want a gaming crowd on my channel. And it is definitely something that they monetize. I don't know that they're going to, how they would monetize crochet videos. Like if you're not selling product or advertising products or something, actually making money, you make money from ads. That's how when you get monetized, it doesn't mean you're automatically going to make money. You got to have videos that they're going to put ads on. That's where the money comes from, right? So, because I have to think, I do like games. I don't like anything violent, But, you know, I am definitely going to have gaming content on my channel because when I do get monetized, I- I'm going to make money through my gaming, you know, stuff. So I'm really trying to make sure that I build that portion of my channel. Um, but, you know, I like this stuff, you know, but people that, you know, get monetized, um, it's usually they put ads on really good quality tutorials. I have noticed. Um, that's where getting monetized counts is when they put ads on your video. That's where you're gonna get money. And so having good quality tutorials, which is something, you know, I want to do. I am so thankful for people that have shared their talents or whatever. I've learned so much, you know, and anyways, I kind of want to do tutorials too, but anywho's. And you know, I used to do like dog vlogs. I did dog vlogs. You know, I would take my dogs out if I took them to the vet or whatever, and I would vlog my poodles. Because I've done a lot of things with my poodles over the years. They've been in Christmas parades and Veteran Day parades, and you know, I've just like pet therapy. They've been in fundraisers, pictures with the poodles, that kind of stuff. But since, you know, the pandemic, I've really allowed people near my dogs because they can get it too. And so that's kind of over, you know. Um, my dogs are the type that wherever I go, people, you know, stop and take pictures, you know, like they're all just, anyways, but I don't really like take them out like that anymore. So anyways, it's just not really something, those are the kind of videos that I do anymore. So now I just maybe show them playing or something like that. That anyways. So hooty hoo. Okay, let me, so okay, so you don't do it. Yeah, well, are you monetized though? How many people it shows at the end of the live streams? Oh, okay. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I know. But like for example, I'll have something that says I'll have two, like let's say for example, I'm doing a gaming video and it's really late at night. And so there's two people there and they're talking to me. Like the whole time we're interacting, right? And so they don't leave. They're there the whole time. So my number doesn't change from two. And I'm just like, okay, guys, it's late. I gotta go. They're there that whole time, just two people. They're talking with me. We're chatting and stuff. And then my number's two and it doesn't change. Then I end the video and it'll say 18. That's what I'm talking about. Like there were people there that I didn't know, you know, and so like those people that I'm chatting with, they never left. So that number, it didn't go up or down because they were there with me the whole time, you know, and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, I know people, you know, will pop in and out and stuff like that, and they, you know, calculate the total. But yeah, just sometimes I don't know, it just doesn't add up. It's like the last live stream I did. It said that like maybe you can explain this. It said the chat rate was 0, and everybody was chatting in my last live stream, the one I did before this one. It was like several people that were all chatting with each other and with me. And so at the end of the live stream, it says 0 chat rate. You know, the chat rate in live streams feeds the algorithm. It tells the algorithm this is a person that has interactions in their live streams. People are interested, they're engaged. Those numbers, all that data feeds the algorithm. So telling me that there's more people there and nobody's chatting. is data being sent to the algorithm to say, this is the amount of people and this is the percent of the chat rate that they got. And that is a bad data to send to the algorithm. But saying that 10 people are there and you have 0 chat rate, and I just had a few people there and everybody was talking. That's what I'm talking about. They're sending fake data to the algorithm to keep people like hindered. It's been my theory for a while now, and here is why they do this. Because if you know the numbers of YouTube channels that are monetized, there's approximately about 2 million plus change of monetized partnered channels. And there's over 50 million channels that upload. Of course, there's, probably about a couple billion viewers. So you have 50 million channels that are not monetized. And those are people who are trying to get monetized. That's just their ongoing flow of numbers. It's like a Ponzi scheme. They don't have the ad revenue to share if all those 50 million channels got monetized. It's not there. The money's not there. So they're requiring people, creators, to invest in their content, spending money into all the many hours of content of videos that they upload every hour, and the percentage of those videos that they put ads on that are not monetized, and they don't have to share that revenue with them because they're not monetized. That's how they make their money, you see. So they don't have the ad revenue to share with the amount of people that are trying to get monetized, period. So they do all this stuff like sending bad data to the algorithm to keep your visibility low, okay? And they turn off comments, systematically turn off comments to a certain portion of YouTubers, like when I first came back, I was growing way too fast for their pleasure. I had 100 subscribers within a couple weeks that joined my channel. And so then, you know what I mean? And these are valid people active on my channel. I'm active on theirs. And, but I had already had over 800 subscribers from when, you know what I mean? But I had zero watch time. So when I come back and I'm just like this baby channel in the algorithm because I have 0 watch time, but I already have this many subscribers and I just had way too much activity. So they do this to lots and lots of people though. A lot of people complained about it. Their comments are turned off. I had somebody just the other day kind of not ranted, but complained in my comments because I had mentioned to him that his comments were off on a video that I was interested in commenting on. And he's just like, yeah, YouTube hates me. I didn't turn my comments off. But they do this to people. They turn their comments off systematically. I'll sit there and I'll know I know which ones that they're going to go after and try to turn my comments off. And comedy is a big hit with, and I love comedy. So I'm doing my little joke videos and it took off. I got several hundred views like the first day that I started uploading them. So after that, every single time I upload a joke video, they turn my comments off. And I have to sit there and watch as soon as it launches and turn my comments back on. They'll turn them off and turn them back on. And this is systematic. They don't want you to grow. I mean, they do, but they have to keep people just under the threshold so that you can't get monetized. And I know a lot of people are getting monetized, but I'm just telling you that there is systematic percentage of them causing hindrances to their growth because again, YouTube, Google does not have the ad revenue. If everybody was to just like become this quality professional grade creators, whatever, they don't have the ad revenue to share with 50 million content creators, period. And if you look at their amount of people, you go and you Google it and research the amount of people that monetized on this YouTube platform, and the number doesn't go up. It stays, and one of I think it was the CEO had commented like, yeah, our number of people being monetized is going up. And I'm like, if it is really a minuscule amount, but the fact that they mention that because they know the amount, just keep track of it. The amount of people that are partnered with YouTube is not gone up. It's always around 2 million. It's never going to be 10 to 20 million people. You have 50 million people right now on this platform trying to get monetized. And so they rely on people that give up. They'll put out content. They put ads on certain percentage, make money off of that because they don't have to share the revenue. And then eventually they just give up. And this revolving door of giver-uppers because they just get frustrated, And so, yeah, they do things systematically, like the turning off the bells. I don't know how many YouTubers that I go over and I want to engage in their content, and they turn off. I go over there and I'm like, well, I haven't seen this person in my my who's doing what feed, and I go over there and sure enough, they turn the bells off. They turn comments off, and all these things feed the algorithm to boost your channel. When you publish your video that you upload, when it launches is super important because there's triggers that are sent to the algorithm that will boost it in visibility. That's how it works. And so you want as many people to be there interested in your video as soon as possible. That's why if you look at like the big YouTubers, you will see, that they would reward people for commenting first. And the reason they do that is because people will race to be there first. And, it matters because the more people they have there, as soon as your video launches, the more it triggers the algorithm to give it more visibility. And that's how it works. And so by turning off the comments on videos that are getting views, it frustrates your purpose. So you're the only one here. One on my TV and my channel when that's it's funny. Yeah, but what I was saying earlier was like when there was people that I had in a live stream, and it was just us chatting, and they were there the whole time. But when I turned my live stream off, the numbers was like 20 or something like that. And the numbers never varied from 2 from the people that was watching me and chatting with me. They were there the whole time. And so my point was the reason that they will give a higher number is because, like I said earlier, my chat rate was 0. And you go and look at the live chat replay on that video, and there were several people commenting with each other and with me. And so for them to say that there was more people there and the chat rate was 0 is sending data to the algorithm saying, very bad percentage of people interacting, and then it's just false data. Basically, that's my theory. I'm sticking to it because explain to me why the chat rate was 0 when I had about 6 people chatting with each other and chatting with me the entire time that I was live. I had to end the live stream. Actually, no, what happened was the live stream had to end because my dog hit my Ethernet cord and I lost connection. So the whole time they were there, everybody was chatting with each other. We had an active conversation going. And so, but when the live stream, I clicked in the stream, it said chat rate 0. That's false data that they're sending to the algorithm. That's what I believe anyways. There was no reason whatsoever for them to have chat rate 0 on that live stream. It was a 45-minute long live stream that had several people chatting continuously. You know, it had a good chat going there. And then at the end of the stream, it said chat rate 0. Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. But anyways, yeah, I've thought to myself that I don't even know why, honestly, I bother with YouTube. It's just like, you know, I've been on YouTube since 2009, but as far as like they're dishonest. It's how what I see. The things that they do that I know that they're doing. This scamming stuff, putting Roblox ads on scam videos that even the emails from YouTube has said, "Oh yeah, well good job on reporting that. That's a scam. I'll send this up to the investigator." And here we are months later and this the same video is still on. You know what I mean? And Roblox is called it a scam. YouTube team has called it a scam, yet the video remains. And so I don't think I could with good conscience contract with somebody that's scamming little kids. Like, I'm not that hard up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that hard up that I gotta uh, get money from a company who abuses little kids like that and exploits them. Like, I'm better than that. That's just like, that is, I don't think that's God's will for me, you know? But I just, um, you know, I just think that it's sad because I'm hoping that there's going to be a change. I'm hoping that that's going to get corrected, you know, and I believe that YouTube can definitely be better than that, you know, and I don't really understand how they're getting by with that or why. Um, you know, but they have those ads, those Roblox ads are on those live streams that's been live since one of them since July 2nd, and the Roblox ad stays on that live stream 24 hours 7 endlessly. They're paying for that. The Roblox is paying for them to scam their own customers. It's like, you think about when they took Mark Zuckerberg to Congress for privacy, you know, some unlawful thing that he was doing, you know, it was controversial, right? They took his butt to Congress. So why is YouTube getting by with, you know, exploiting little children by putting ads on videos where they're abusing? You have adults abusing little children. They're sitting there, and you go and watch one of these videos and listen to them. Now, stay in the stream, stay in the stream, stay in the stream, stay in the stream. You're not going to get, it says on the video, 1,000 Robux to every viewer. You know, if these kids are salivating for that much Robux or, you know, getting free Robux. And this is a game. They want to play a game. They're poor. You have children from all kinds of countries, you know, and they're poor. And they need, you know, there's, you know what I mean, to exploit them. And the saying, stay in the stream, you know, you don't leave the stream, you won't get your Robux, stay in the stream, stay in the stream. And the stream never ends. That's abuse. That is like, how could you do that to little children? That's gross. And I'm just like, no, they gonna stop that. That's what's gonna happen. And I'm just so busy with all this other stuff. I'm just collecting data at this point. I'm gonna send everything to the U.S. Attorney's Office, you know, and links to all these videos and videos of me reporting them, videos of people coming to me telling me that they were scammed by them, videos of people coming to me and saying that YouTube's turning their comments off, videos of people coming and saying that they've reported those videos over and over and over and over and over. You know what I mean? And videos of people in those live streams trying to warn those people that they're scams. And so, you know, it's going to come to an end, right? And so I'm just, you know, going to go to the CEO of YouTube and say, look, here's what's going to happen. You're going to remove these videos from YouTube, okay? Because if you don't, then, you know, I'm going to go to these child advocacy groups and we're going to force you to remove them. So do it this way or that way, you know, and tack my channel, whatever it is you're going to do. But this is going to end. Ridiculous. Little activist than I am, but it's just gross. I just think about these, you know, little kids being treated like that. And then you can see them saying, pick me, pick me. It's sad because so many people do giveaways and so many, especially Roblox. A lot of people, they have the please donate me games, and people like they make a lot of money in those please donate me games. And giveaways is just something that people have done since the beginning of YouTube. And for somebody to use, charity like that in such an evil way, just making people mistrustful, it's just sad. Anyways, there's my head warmer. Oh, so then now if you want to, I like mine pinched, like the pinched look. So basically you just take it like this, you pinch it right here, and then you tie, I'm gonna do that now. Let me find my scissors. Look. Okay, so let's just end this here somewhere. I'll darn this in later, but I'm probably gonna, I have like one of those little yellow 5-petal flowers, and I'll probably use that, put a flower on it or something. Let's see. So that's enough. So I'm just going to demonstrate for anybody interested that maybe hasn't made these before. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. So here's how you do it. You just pinch it right here, like right in the middle. You're going to wrap this string around it. Now what I like to do is put a ribbon around the pinched area after you no, not that far down. So you just take and pinch it right here like that. Pretty simple. Now I want the knot to be underneath, so I will take this and move this knot around to the bottom. You don't have to, especially if you're going to cover it up, but you can hold your pinch so the pinch will, you just kind of position it, move it around how you want it. Can't do it when I'm up there. I'm going to do it again. I want to be able to see it on camera. Okay, hold the pinch right there. But, okay, so hold the pinch. Like that right there in the middle. Grab this. Ta-da. And then what I'll do is I'll put a ribbon, like a cute little ribbon or something, add some color to it. And then, so I'm going to tie the knot on top. Then I'm going to take it underneath, like so that the knot ends up on the non-visible underneath, if you will. Okay. So I don't want the knot on top. And then I'll just tie it off. And then, I'll probably just put a cute little ribbon or something on it. Some kind of little bling bling. There you go. And I'll darn that little tail off. Ta-da. It's a little headband with the pinch in the middle. That's it. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. Thank you. God bless you.